So rounding off the final segments, we're going to have three, categories, which is the top scorer, surprise package, and the biggest flop of the season. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know who wants to kick it off.
Biggest flop signing. I hate it though, but something tells me that Jack might be a little bit not as effective as we want him to be. You know what I mean?
I was really thinking about that.
There could be a point where October Pep says, you know what? Let's bring Maris back in, and then that's the whole thing for Jack.
I was really thinking about it. I was like, man, Jack Grealish really fits into this team, man. Like, Jack Grealish is super class, man. But I would have preferred it if he stayed at Aston Villa. I feel like he should have stayed there for maybe until the end of this current contract he has, because 2025. Yeah, it's far from here. Yeah? So I get the big money move, but also the 100 million price tag. I get his English tax as well. That's gonna get to your head, Grealish. It really does. You get me? But I don't see him fitting in that team. So I do agree with
But I'd like for him to really shine, dog.
Yeah.
One other guy that I feel like, and it's that same thing, that Premier League anxiety. I hope he doesn't get to Central, dog. I hope he doesn't get, because that kid's sick. That kid's solid, dog.
Yeah,
he really is.
But if the media gets to him first, he might just crumble like, who's that Greenwood?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But Greenwood is saucy.
Greenwood's a kid, so it's okay.
Greenwood, I'm not worried about Greenwood. You my boy.
Who's Jim?
Okay, he's
also 21.
Yeah.
Wait, 21, like 2000?
Like, I'm older than that nigga.
Yes.
They born in 2000?
Yes.
Go! Phil Foden 2001.
2001.
Saka 2001.
Greenwood 20. You! Saucy players, man. Guys, the English team.
Smith Rowe also.
No, England, boys.
Smith was our number 10. Guys.
Nah, but England is saucy, bro. England,
Smith Rowe number 10.
saucy. But Grealish, I think I'm gonna have to go with Benni as well. I think I've already said
And Grealish.
But I like him though.
Grealish, bro, is super talented, super gifted.
Super saucy.
Super composed on the field. Like I remember the game in the Euros when he came in against, I think, Germany and he assisted me.
Yeah.
He literally changed that whole game, and I think that played a part in City thinking that, okay, this guy's a big game changer and he's really with it, But then I don't see the fluidity he'll have, because I know City plays with
So how would City even start with him actually?
Okay, so this is
Starting on the bench.
I'm not saying that Jack Grealish is not going to be a flop or he's going to be the best player, but I think if this kind of insight, I guess, would help in how he'd contribute into the team. So City are known for being the team that scores the most from set pieces. Mm-hmm. They've done that for a number of years.
And the 1-2s, they by the box.
Yes, by the box. Jack Grealish is the English Premiership's most fouled player. He attracts a lot of fouls. He knows how to get fouled and how to get fouled in good areas. So I think that's definitely going to be a boost in terms of contribution. I know that's a very specific contribution, but that can be a big game changer within itself.
Yeah.
So you trust him to do well at City? You have no doubt.
I don't know if he's going to be spectacular. I don't know if he's going to be a flop, but I just think he'll be alright.
Yeah, I was thinking.
So you Grealish?
I think he'll be alright, but I don't expect him to be great.
And I think
Let me say that. That's going to be a disappointment.
And I think Pep Guardiola is not scared of price tags, eh? Because everyone on the team is expensive. If he sees that he's not performing, he'll put in Morris back. He'll put Foden there. He'll put all these homies there. Yeah. If City can get Harry Kane,
it's Gates.
okay.
Gates.
So you saying Jack Grealish?
Yeah. I really had that in my mind. Not because my homie said it, but I really had my doubts with it. I really just don't see him fitting in well there. I just can't see that happening. I think he won't be able to soak up the pressure that comes with playing for a top team.
Who else got signed though? Who else got
I'm talking about big side.
Yeah, big signed.
Sancho.
Lukaku could also be a fuck up if the anxiety comes again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's actually my candidate. And
I'm also on Lukaku's side of the season. I'm watching you closely, bro. I'm on your time, bro.
Lukaku,
I'm gonna be there. So the thing is, every game, but he's gonna do well. I disagree.
you know, watching Lukaku in the Euros, watching Lukaku in the Serie A, one thing that he does well is bullying players. And that's how he gets around. But one thing you can't do, Lukaku, is bully Premiership defenders. You're not gonna come here and bully James Tarkowski and Benni like it's some Sunday league game. You're not gonna do that. That's
Struggle
never
against
gonna
Burnley,
happen.
yeah, guys. You struggle against Stoke City. You'll see flames.
That will not happen, my brother. What will happen though is that you are going to start off a little gingerly because Chelsea's front line already is very unstable.
Yeah.
A lot of their goals come from midfield players because Timo Werner can't score. So you have that responsibility on your back to score the goals. If you cannot score 22 plus goals in the Premier League season, that will be counted as a flop. 115 million euros.
He needs to get 20 plus. You need 20 plus, bro. And it's not like he hasn't played in the league before. So adaptation can't be a thing.
Yes, it can't.
That we should pin on Lukaku. Lukaku, you played there for like a couple of years.
Don't score.
So you have to perform, bro. You have to perform.
22
Right now.
goals. Right now, you have to go. And remember, players like Harry Kane have the ability to go the first 6 games without scoring at all.
You can catch up.
And then all of a sudden, in the season, with 28 goals. Lukaku does not have that ability. At Manchester United, we saw it clearly. Once Lukaku loses confidence, the whole season drags out. He's just in limbo. He doesn't know what to do. He's fighting with the fans.
He doesn't deserve that.
I don't want him to go through that because he had such a good season at Inter Milan. Had such a good Euro.
He's world class.
Yeah,
bro.
I feel like
We don't
he
doubt
needs
that.
to prove it now. No, I've always doubted it.
You've
And
always
he
doubted his
was-
world class
I've
ability.
always doubted. When United signed him for like how much?
75.
75. I doubted that shit and he proved me right. Right now,
But his first season was good, bro.
He was really his best season was when he still played for Everton.
Okay, his last season for Everton.
That was his best season, and you can't come back as the Everton player. You have to come back on some Drogba shit now. And that's
He's
very
definitely
true.
going to outscore Werner, though. You know.
Of course.
And I think with Lukaku, he has world-class players around him. So it's just that, will you perform against the top
You must
6
go
and the
off.
other babies like you said?
I want you to go off, dog.
But go off, bro. But I'm on your time, Lukaku. I swear I'm on your time, bro. You know what? We're not hard feelings. You know, so next biggest flop? No.
Top scorer.
Top scorer. Okay. You start.
Top scorer. I mean, guys, wherever he lands up, whether he stays at Tottenham or goes to Man City, I think Harry Kane is going to score some goals. It's definitely going to happen. But if Liverpool can gel and make the front line tick again, expect Mo Salah to be competing with him for that top goal scorer slot. I don't really have confidence in Aubameyang finding his form of old. Maybe he'll finish with like 17 goals in the season, and that's good. You know, that's good. But he won't reach that 22 mark. And I say 20. I've been saying 22 because that's kind of been the standard.
So you're saying Kane, top goal scorer 22?
Kane, Salah, they're in that region of 22. Lukaku needs to get there. I definitely do. So the race will be about
Nice.
And a player we need to watch out for, top goal scorer. He's gonna bang in goals, guys. Edinson Cavani. This season, season, he's already made sure that Manchester United know, hey, at number 9, no one.
I think he got like 8 in the league last season, which is crazy.
He's gonna show them that Martial and Rashford cannot outplay me at number 9, and he's gonna bang in some goals. And I definitely think he's gonna be there to alleviate the pressure that Fernandes has to score goals. So that definitely will happen, but within that cluster of 4 or 5 players, I think if Harry Kane has a good season, he'll obviously come out on top. So I mean, sure. When was it? Was it the 2016-2017 season? When Alexis Sanchez had about 23 goals in the season. Kane was about the same. Like the race was between them.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Kane just scored 2 hat-tricks in 2 games in the last 5 games of the season. And it was game over. Game over. Kane has that in him. Your guys?
I'm going with Bruno Fernandes as a top goal scorer. Just mainly to the fact that he finished in the top 3 last season. He had 18 goals last season. So yeah, I know you guys can see his stat pads and penalties, but then my guy is just built for goals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to have Bruno Fernandes as the top goal scorer.
Like Themba said, if Man United is gonna ride Bruno Fernandes' wave like that, he's gonna crash, or not even crash. He's gonna be a normal human being, and not really amount to that.
He invites that, bro. Which is why he had 18 goals, bro.
But
I know 11 of them were penalties.
Yeah.
But you still have to score penalties in life.
Yeah, fully. I think
You saw what happened in the Euros. You know what I'm saying? So 11 were penalties and maybe like 7 were natural. Natural goals. You know, but then I think Bruno Fernandes can finish as top goal scorer with 23 goals this season.
If my theory of Chelsea in the league comes to fruition, it means Lukaku's gonna be top goal scorer. And like Themba said, he needs to be hot from day one. From now.
No days off, guys. This weekend.
If he wants to win, if he wants to be
weekend.
top goal scorer, he must be hot now.
Now.
Because Kane is just also a devil man.
He's a monster.
Like he's gonna just.
You know, I didn't mention Kane because I don't know where he's going to play. So I'm not enjoying speaking about Kane. I really would have preferred if
Kane
he
could
was
go
a
to Aston Villa right now
And go crazy.
25 goals.
But my doubts you Kane's probably going to finish second, third, second.
So I'm going for Lukaku if Chelsea wins the league. I also want Liverpool to like be back on the bullshit again.
Yeah.
And if they do really tap into that, Salah can, come back and be normal Salah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Salah's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think those are my top 2 picks. Obviously, Kane is gonna be very exceptional, but I hope Lukaku really comes through, guys.
Blows them out.
I really hope
The shine. Just a side note on Lukaku, guys. So there's this Twitch streamer. He streams FIFA and other games, but mostly FIFA. His name is Manny. Now Manny started this thing where he calls Lukaku by his second name, Boningoli. So that's the thing now. Everyone just calls him Boningoli. Yeah. But then he has a nickname now. They call him the Shine because he shaved his head in his 20s and he rolls the chiscop willingly. Bald head willing, so they call him the Shine.
But it looks like a demon with that chiscop on.
I don't with the deal. But the dreads with what can
Now with the chiscop, you look like you're a demon's hand, bro. Like, I trust you, Lukaku. Just fix up that first touch, just hit the ground running, bro. Hit the ground running, bro. Because you're representing for the sick, man, Black brothers, man.
Yeah.
So who's you?
I say Bruno. Wait, in terms of
Okay, so top scorer Bruno.
I'd also like to see Saka do some good stuff. I'm not going to see him going to be top goal scorer.
Oh, are we doing a surprise package now?
Oh, okay, come on.
Yeah, let's just move on to surprise package.
Surprise package. It's Bukayo, my boy. This is still your. I'm not going to say
surprise
foundation.
package.
No, we didn't.
We did flop.
We did flop and then we did.
Top goal scorer or surprise package. Okay. Cool.
So I hope Bukayo really matures now. Like he can really make Arsenal his team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not like it's already kind of his team, but he can really.
It is,
lead it now because he's also growing a bit more. Like age-wise, he's what 21 next year, right?
20, I think.
20 next year.
I think he's 19. Yeah.
But Bukayo, my boy, you have like 2 years to just be, yourself. But I hope like this season he's just gonna be outstanding. I hope you also make the England team go kill it at the World Cup. Just run with it. That's it.
Yeah. Smoothie. Surprise package. I think I'm gonna have to go with Ben White.
Shout out.
Ben White's 50 million price tag. But then I'm gonna hate to be this nigga. I haven't really watched him, but I went through his YouTube compilations and I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of understood why Arteta would take such a risk on a player that doesn't have much Premier League experience. But I think I really love his technical abilities. The boy can drive the ball forward. The boy can pinpoint passes.
Yeah.
His football IQ is really on par. So I think Ben White, a lot of people in the league are doubting him, but I think he might just be one of the top 5.
Hey, don't look at me like
top
I'm
10.
doubting
Same
Ben
thing.
White.
His form should go into the World Cup.
Yeah.
I hope his form goes into the World
But
Cup.
like, am I allowed to say another player?
Yeah.
But he just don't point at me.
He trusts Ben White.
Ben White's gonna flop.
He's gonna flop. He said he's flopping.
No, you said
you pointed at him when you said
some people say.
Oh.
Don't point at me. I never said that.
Surprise package. I've been telling people about Ben White, but yeah, I'm gonna have to add Sancho. I think if Sancho gets 10 assists and 8 goals, you guys agree that was a successful season? Did he?
Very successful.
What? 10 assists?
10 assists and 8 goals in the league.
Clean, yeah.
So that's 18 goals.
Yeah.
So I think he might struggle to adapt first, but I really trust my boy Sancho and Greenwood, and yeah. But Ben White is my pick to like be the surprise for the season. To be a really big
Alright, so for me, I don't have players who could be a surprise package. I've kind of gone on two teams that I expect the season to kind of really boss things in the Premier League. So the first one, I'll mention them first because I don't know necessarily. They could even get relegated. But Brentford play very, very good football and they have great players. I expect Brentford to finish mid-table, and that would be a surprise package.
Top 10.
Mid-table, so 10 to 12, somewhere there.
Solid.
Yeah, but they'll scare some teams because Brentford aren't scared to play football. They like when Wolves came up, they'll play the ball. They're not gonna try and sit back and defend. They're gonna attack. Ivan Toney is gonna score some goals this season, and I think that will make his market value go up, and we might even see Ivan Toney at a bigger team in the following season. The second team that I was thinking about is Brighton and Hove Albion. If you watch Brighton, it always feels as though they're one thing away from top 8.
Sure.
Because Graham Potter has Brighton playing amazing football. Brighton plays like last season, their football was way better than Arsenal's, no doubt. Because Arsenal play a donut formation. We just pass the ball in a circle the whole game. Yeah. Brighton play through teams because they're that good. So for me, those two teams. So that has been Diski Central. Please make sure to share this with your homies. Let's get the traffic going now. I'm gonna say it again. Go ahead and follow us at Diski Central on Twitter and Instagram.
Over here. Like it's somewhere here.
Also, we have an FPL league called the Diski Central Premiership. If you were to, put that in those things, DC Premiership doesn't sound nice. DC Premiership. Away. Thank you so much to Benny for joining us today.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Lukaku will talk what's going on. Hopefully.
Yeah, man, guys, thank you for joining us. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe, do all of that, and share the link with your friends, like the homie said. Yeah, and we are the
Diski Boyz right here on Diski Central.